What is up, you guys? Claudio back again with another video, and this time we have a review. This is a review to the Attack on Titan episode, the first one from the second season. First, a little backstory. I rarely watch anime anymore. I read a lot of manga though. I love reading manga, but I haven't read this one. So this is basically one of the few animes that I watched, right? And since the first season, it's been like what, 4 years? Something like 3-4 years. And now they're back at it again with the second season. I thought that I'd do like a weekly review of the episode. I know that the second episode is out already. I haven't watched it yet, but I just watched the first one, and I wanted to share my thoughts on that. The reason why I am a bit late with everything is because I just got back from New York, as some of you know, and I got a lot of shit to catch up to. Basically, that's what's up. Anyway, where do we even start? I mean, it's been fucking 4 years. I know that I didn't wait the full 4 years because I watched the first season of Attack on Titan after it's been out for like a year and a half or something like that. But still, it's been a fucking while, you know. And in between, we had the movies, kind of flopped. I really didn't like those, and everything. So it's interesting, you know. It's like it's very big in Japan. I've been to Japan every year for these last 3 or 4 years, something like that. And always when I'm there, I hear rumors, and I see commercial. We're talking car commercials. We're talking like big ads on Attack on Titan. It's a big thing, right? So now finally, after 4 years, these motherfuckers give us season 2. As I said, I just watched the first episode, and just to get right into it, it's like a little recap of the last season, how it ended anyway. Eren fighting with Annie, because she's the female Titan, or whatever you want to call her. I don't remember what they call her, but anyway, Eren fighting with Annie. And we discovering that there was a Titan in the wall actually, because they broke it a little bit, and then you could see there was a Titan standing there inside of the fucking wall, which was fucking crazy. And the priest telling the guys to cover him over because he couldn't be exposed to the sun or something like that, implying that the Titan would kind of activate if he got sunlight on him or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, there are Titans in the motherfucking walls, so that's basically how the episode starts, with a recap of last season, and then we enter the the first opening. The second season, I think it's like the third opening in total of Attack on Titan anime, and it's basically a copy of the first opening, the first original opening. I think it's the same band, so of course it's gonna sound similar, but this is basically like a rip-off of the first song because it was super popular, as you know. I did a cover to that. If you haven't watched that, you can check that out there. Check it out. Anyway, as I said, the song is good, it's okay, but it's not more than okay. The first original one was really fucking good, though, I thought. But anyway, fuck that. The intro is over and everything, and then we see people discussing why they would keep them in the dark regarding that matter of the Titan being in the wall, right? Then after that, they cut to Henge, remember? The guy with the glasses, or girl, we don't know if it's a guy or it's a girl. Anyway, I don't care about that. He threatens the priest to kill him, basically throw him off the wall if he doesn't tell him why the Titan is in there, right? Because the priest seems to know about this, while the others don't, right? So he tried to force it out of him, and the priest doesn't even really give a fuck. He's like, fuck it, do what you have to do, just drop me then and fucking kill me. I don't care. I ain't telling you shit. So this badass priest didn't tell him shit. He got pissed off about that, obviously, and this was like if I remember correctly, like a year or so ago. I think this leaked onto YouTube. I'm not sure it was a leak. It might have been a preview or something like that, but I've seen this footage before. It's like a good 3-4 minutes of the that's that. He threatens him or whatever, and then after that they cut to what's it called? Southwall Cena, I believe it's the place. Where Connie and Sasha are talking about their homes being close to where they at. And at the moment they're like in this castle or something like that. The castle is surrounded by forests or whatever. I don't really know what they're doing there. They're just there in their casual clothing, waiting for supper, dinner or something like that. I don't know. They're just talking anyway. And they were talking about the fact that they live very close to where they are at the moment. So that goes on for a little bit, and then suddenly Sasha claims to hear footsteps, like thumbs, like boom, boom, boom. Like Titan footsteps, basically. That's what she's insinuating anyway, and that would mean that Wall Rose has fell, right, on the south. So that's what they keep telling her, and that's impossible, and blah blah blah. Suddenly they cut to Mikke, where he takes a whiff. He feels something like a strange odor or something like that, and he takes a look and notices that the Titans are approaching from the south, which means that, well, Sasha was right. Sasha is Potato Girl, in case you didn't know. Just laying that out there. Anyway, the guy who's with Mikke, I think his name was Nanaba, he notifies the kids, the group, the recruits, rather, that the Titans are less than 500 meters away, and that they should just take off, evacuating nearby homes. They don't even have the time to gear up or anything. They just jump on their horse and take the fuck off, right? So that's what happens, basically. And after that, they ride out. Before they scatter, the Titans see them and start running towards them, right? So these fucking Titans are just walking, like zombies, as they do. And then they kind of, I think they take notice of them. And then the motherfucker starts running, and that's... imagine that shit. That would creep me the fuck out if you saw a big-ass Titan running towards you. Jesus Christ. So basically that's what's up. They start running towards them. Mikke gives the order to proceed as planned, while he goes back to face the Titans alone. Acting like bait, basically. I think that's the plan anyway. And yeah. Right there and there they cut to some flashbacks from when Eren was little. His mom is scolding him, or she's angry at him, basically telling him that he should act better for Mikasa's sake. Anyway, so that turns out to be just Eren dreaming or remembering or whatever. He lies in bed. We see Mikasa sitting at the foot of the bed, sleeping. He wakes up while she's sitting there, and then suddenly Armin rushes into the room with the news of Wall Rose, that it's fell, right? So everything gets really busy at that point. They cut to Mikke again, and he's killed a bunch of Titans all by himself, like a real fucking badass. So that was really cool to see. I think there's like 3 or 4 left, something like that. When he sees a huge Titan over 70 meters or whatever he was telling, and he whistles. Is that how you say it? Whistle? Anyway, he whistles for his horse to come back, and while doing so, the motherfucking Titan picks up the horse, give it a gentle little squeeze, and then fucking tosses the horse right at him. So he fucking flew off the roof of the building that he was standing on, and a smaller Titan grabs him and starts chewing on him, as they do. So that was fucking that was kind of gross right there. First off, 70-meter Titan 70 meter. I don't know. You don't have if you don't have the metric system, just look it up. 70 meters is a big motherfucking titan. I'm just saying. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, this little titan starts chewing on his leg, and it's really fucking nasty. Well, you hear somebody tell the little titan to hold up, to not eat him, like don't kill him or something like that. I don't really remember, and I didn't really understand where the voice was coming from until I noticed that it's the big motherfucking titan. This motherfucker speaks, and I was like, oh my god. And it kind of, because I recognized it's called the Beast Titan. It's the same as the episode. The first episode is called the Beast Titan or something like that. The Beast or some shit like that. Anyway, this dude tells the other Titan not to eat him, basically. Little Titan doesn't listen to Beast Titan, so he fucking squeezes the little Titan, killed him, and basically saves Mickey, you know? And it's like, he's stunned. And it's so creepy because I was like, what the fuck? I remember, you know, if you've been around the internet or any anime community around the internet or just YouTube in general, you've been spoiled of the Beast Titan already. You've seen him. You know that he plays a part in the Attack on Titan universe, even if you don't read the manga. I've seen this dude before. I just didn't know that this motherfucker spoke. So I was like, what the hell? And, well, as I said, Mickey is stunned. His legs are a fucking mess. The Beast Titan asks him what his weapon is called. And, you know, the one they have around the waist. I think it's called the vertical maneuvering equipment, some bullshit like that. It doesn't really have a name, a specific name, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Anyway, he asked him about that, and Mickey is like, fucking, you know, he doesn't even know what to do. He's just fucking afraid and you know, shaking, and his legs are a motherfucking mess, and it's so weird, you know, because you hear this Titan, he's clearly communicating, you know, with him. Anyway, he takes the weapon from him, leaving him with just the one katana, or sword, or whatever you want to call it, all wounded. Then finally he said, like, alright, fuck you then, I'll just take it. And then he starts going, right? Just as the Titan starts to walk away, he hears him, you know, screaming, because he remembered like a quote he said earlier about, you know, fighting till the end or some bullshit like that. That was the plan anyway. Finally he says to him, so you can move. No, so finally he says, you can speak. And he at the same time he gives the command to the other Titans. He just said to them, like, you can move now. And that's meaning the other Titan that were just waiting around there. So they just go fucking at him, start ripping him to pieces, eating him. It was fucking really nasty. The voice actor who did that part, fucking Oscar worthy. Jesus Christ, that shit was nasty as hell. I was like, whoa, like that. So yeah, they fucking ate him, right? But it's like, it's so weird because the episode ends there and so forth. But I mean, it's like, it's really interesting that the Beast Titan is like analyzing humans or something like that. He took this weapon and wandered off somewhere. He's out there trying to make contact, it seems. I mean, it's so weird. It's like he kind of tried to, you know, make a connection with Mickey, but he was too afraid to even, you know, open his mouth. But still, and I thought that he was going to be like a good guy, not a good guy, but you know, he spoke, right? But no, he just told the other Titans to, you know, fuck this guy. He's not even cooperating, so fuck him. So that's that, and it ended with the Beast Titan just wander off somewhere. So they've breached Wall Rose, basically. Mickey is dead. There's a Titan that can speak. And clearly is of high intelligence. I don't know, I am really fucking excited to see the next episode, which I'm gonna watch directly after I've done this, because it's Sunday today. right? So this video that you're watching now is gonna probably be out tomorrow, Monday. I'm gonna watch the other episode, and that's gonna be out later this week, I guess. Anyway, awesome stuff. I'm really excited about this new season. You know, it's been a long wait, but yeah, man, it's gonna be fucking awesome. So, guys, thank you for sending me tweets and messages on Facebook and in the comments about you wanting me to do this. Thank you for showing interest whatsoever. It's really cool when you do that. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this. Have you seen the episode? What do you think? Try to stick to, you know, anime only, please. Not spoiling everything. If you read the manga, just keep that to yourself for now. But man, this season is going to be awesome, I think. I hope, anyway, I hope. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.